So this is my biggest guerrilla garden. This is 8 years old this month. It used to just be grass with a few of those spiky cabbage palms in. And by this point, my website had been attracting a lot of interest. There were a lot of people keen to help out and to do something big together. So I thought, well, let's take on something that I definitely couldn't do on my own. So over 4 nights in March 2006, we dug up the grass from here all the way to the end there and replanted it, mostly with lavender. You can see the lavender just behind this tree. But then over the years we've removed some of the lavender and put in other plants. We've grown strawberries here, cabbages, apples, there was even a tomato plant, but it's mostly ornamental. And it also raises us money because the lavender is harvested in the summer, we dry that out and we make little fragrant pillows out of the lavender seeds, which raises about £1,000 a year. The 2 beds in front of me were built much more recently. I came across some contractors chopping trees down in a road near here. Turned out they were from Transport for London, and their boss was with them and knew about this. He'd read about it in the paper and was concerned that I was about to get very upset. I was already upset about the trees coming down. He knew that they were going to have to make some changes here and they had to chop out a bit of the beds here. So I did a deal with him in the street and he agreed that they'd put in these 2 new beds. So they built the walls, put in the soil, and we've done the rest. So that was a great result. Really easy to garden now as well. The soil's beautiful. So they're a bit younger. It is also where 8 years ago I met my now wife, who came along as a volunteer to do some weeding and tulip planting. One thing led to another. And 3 years ago I proposed just over there. So it's a very special place for us, and I continue to guerrilla garden here. There's no agreement, there's no contract. It's not like outside Parent House where we now have permission. But this is pretty well known, and we've even had a visit here from the Duchess of Cornwall. Camilla has harvested lavender from those particular shrubs at the end. So I like to think that that gives it a degree of security should anyone want to come along and dig up the road and make a mess of it all. Yeah. So take a look around. There's a lot of lovely plants to see.